Hi, welcome to my video tutorial. Today we are going to be going over all the fun things you can do with a photo template inside of Affinity Photo 2. I have a separate tutorial that shows you how to place all the images inside of a photo template using Affinity Photo 2. But this one is going to show you, we're going to go over how to change the outline or border color, how to change the color or add an image to the background, how to size the template inside the canvas, how to add or edit text, and adding a drop shadow. So first of all, we're going to do the how to change the outline and border color. So I'm going to click over here. I already have my template open. Again, there is a separate tutorial. It shows you how to place the images inside this template, but this one I've already completed. I use the number 5. I'm going to kind of put together like a 5th birthday invitation right now. So all right, so let's start by changing that border color. So again, you want to go to the top. So you're in your layers palette on the right-hand side here. You're going to go to where it's like either black outline layer, might say black border layer. You're going to want to click on that layer. And if you don't want the outline, you can go to the right hand, all the way to the right. Toggle visibility is what it's called here. So then you want to click it, click the dot off, and it gets rid of the border. Click it back on, the border's back. So now we want to change the color. So go to the bottom part of the layers palette here, and we're going to go to the FX, the layer effects. Click on that. Then you're going to want to go to color overlay. Click on color overlay, and then you want to make sure that you check the box. And see here, it's already changing that color to blue because that's what it's set right now. You just click on the color area here, and you can change it to any color you wish. I like this blue, so we'll take this blue. You can also change opacity. You can make it lighter or darker. Just keep it at 100%. And then you hit close. And now the border layer is this nice like tealy blue. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, let's look back here. We're going to do how to change the color of a background and then how to add an image to the background. So first of all, let's do the color. So then you're going to want to scroll down, go to the bottom where it says background. That's your background layer. You're going to want to click on that. Then you're going to go up to the top toolbars here, and you're going to go edit, fill. Oh, there we go. And it already filled in the color that was custom color is what you want. So you want to make sure custom color is selected. Then you can click on the little color, and it'll pull up that color wheel again. You can choose whatever color you want. I liked that gold. That was nice. And then you say apply. And then there, the background is that nice gold. If you don't want to see the gold shining through in between your images, you can go to the whole number. This one's called whole number image layer. Sometimes it's like whole image, whole letter image, shape image. You can turn that layer on, and that kind of just fills it in with a gray, or sometimes it's a white, and it just fills it in, so then you don't see that gold like right this, or the gold color coming through. It's a personal preference. I'm just going to select that on right now. So there, this is adding a nice color to the background. Now let me show you what it's to do an image in the background. So I'm going to say edit, undo, there, and go back to my plain white background. So now I want to add an image. So I want to go file, open, because I'm going to look for my image. And let's see here. I have a balloon background I want to use. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to say open. And here my image is open on its own window here. So I'm going to say select all. I'm going to say edit, copy, go back to the template. Make sure you're down here. Clicked on the background. Click edit, paste. And there it'll paste your image. Call it background as well. Paste it above the white background. So I don't like it this dark, so I want to change the opacity. So at the top of the layers palette, there is this opacity slider. I want to make it lighter because I'm just kind of adding something fun to the background. There, we'll set it at 60%. There's adding an image to the background. So now, let's see, we want to do how to size the template inside the canvas. So I'm working with a 5x7 size canvas because I'm going to print a card. Sometimes you're working with 8.5 by 11, 16 by 20, 11 by 14, whatever it might be. The template inside of this canvas, you can make larger or smaller. So what I'm going to do is I want to just get the template layer. So I'm going to click on the bottom template layer, scroll to the top where the black outline layer is, hold the shift key and click at the top, and that'll select all my layers. And I'm going to go into free transform. Oh, there we go. Click on the arrow here on the left hand side toolbar. It's like a free transform like they do in Photoshop. And then you can just go to the side. I'm going to hold the shift key down to keep the proportions. So otherwise you can see it kind of starts stretching it. So hold the shift key when you're sizing it. So you can kind of just drag the corner handlebars. Hold the shift, click and drag, depending on what size you want. And you can move it around. I think that's a little too big. I'm going to hold shift, click and drag, move it a little bit smaller. I only wanted to size it. There we go. Then you just move it and place it where you want. And then you're going to hit the turn key and click back on the hand. And there, and that places. And you can make it really small too if you want. So you go back to the left-hand toolbar, click on that arrow. If you want to, let's say you're wanting to add another number in here. So you want to make it real small. You can put like a 5. Like let's say this was going to be like a 50th birthday or something. You put 5, and then you can bring in your 0 with your images, and you could put 50, make a 50th invitation. So kind of is up to whatever you want to do. So let's make that bigger again. Put that back in the center. You'll just click and drag holding the shift key. And then when you're done sizing it, just go back, click on the little hand on the left hand side. Then I'm just going to click on my black outline layer just so I have all these layers are not selected right now. So that's sizing inside the canvas. Let's see here. We're going to do how to add and edit a text. So we're going to want to go over to tool panel here on the left hand side. I have my text tool open here. I don't want artistic frame text tool. Oh, I don't want to be on the background layer. I need to create a new layer. So you're going to want to click on this artistic text tool. And then wherever you want to start your text, I'm going to start here at the top. Just click there. Type in, and on the layers palette, it creates its own layer over there. So I'm going to type happy. And then at the top here, you can change the size. Select it, click over it and select. And then I'm going to click, see, ooh, what size do I want? 30 looks good. We can do 30. And this is like Arial. We can choose a different one. Let's see here. I like, oh, let's see here. Let's go into M. I like this is like Myriad. Those are nice. And then I'm going to choose semi-bold. That looks good. And you click, oh, sorry. Oh, go back. There we go. I'm going to click on the layer palette, kind of place the text, click on the hand, and then I can just drag. Oh, I want to drag the whole thing. I just want to drag the text. Here we go. Click on the arrow, and drag the text to where I want it. So at the top, we'll just say happy. I want to add more text, so I click back down on this text tool. I want to create a new layer. Go back up here. I'm going to click on the black outline layer. Click on my text tool. There, it creates a new. In the layers palette, you can see it creates another art text layer. I'm going to do TH. It's going to say happy 5th, and then it's going to say birthday. So I go over here. I'm going to click on the left-hand side, the move tool, little arrow, so I can move that there. I'm going to click on the black outline layer to kind of place it again. And then I want to do one more text box. I'm going to go back over to the left-hand side, click on that artistic text tool, and go down to the bottom here, click birthday. I'm going to go back and click on my move tool. I can move my text where I want. Happy 5th birthday. And then I'm going to go to the layers palette and just click on one of the other layers to kind of place it. Click back on my hand tool on the left-hand side. There we go. So now we have happy 5th birthday. This is my little invitation. Okay, so now we've got that. If you need to edit any text, so let's say you got something that already had text, you would see the text layers over here on the layer palette, and you can just select one. Like I'll click on happy, go back to the text tool, artistic text tool on the left-hand side, click on that. You can just click on the text. You want to highlight the text. Then you can go to the top here, tool palette, and then you can change anything that you need. You can even make this one bold, and then you can change the font size. It's going to be too big, so we'll keep it at 30. So we can say happy and then keep the TH. Maybe we want to edit birthday, click on birthday. While you're still in the text tool, select it, go back to the top, and we'll make this bold. There. You want to move it around, click on the arrow, place that better. I'm going to click on the hand to place it. So there we got happy 5th birthday. Now you know how to add or edit text into a template. And then the last thing we're going to do, just to kind of add some drama, it's kind of nice to add, kind of make the number 5 stand out from the background. So we're going to add a drop shadow. I'm going to click back into the template. We're going to go to this layer this one's called the hold number image layer. Sometimes it's just called hold image layer. These are in my templates. I don't know what other people might call them. And we're going to turn that on. You just click on the little dot that does the visibility, toggle visibility. Click that on. And then you're going to make sure you click on the layer. And then you're going to go back to this FX at the bottom of the layers palette. It says layer effects. Click on that. And you're looking for what's called as an outer shadow. So sometimes it's called drop shadow in other programs like Photoshop or Elements. This is called outer shadow. So what we're basically creating is a shadow to make it pop from the background. So what do we got here? So we can change intensity. You can kind of see it growing along the edge line here, making it darker and darker. And then you can choose the radius, how far out you want it, make it pop a little bit more. So and then you can choose, how opaque you want it or not. So I'm going to bring it back. That looks a little too harsh. Kind of like a little smoother. And then you have it set, but like I said, make sure you have this outer shadow. It's checked next to it. And then you just say close. And it adds that layer effect to the layer. So there, I created a happy 5th birthday invitation. You can create anything you want depending on the size of your canvas. If you're making invitations, you're working on scrapbooks, you're doing flyers, you're doing wall art, whatever you want. This can just help add your own spin to your photo templates. So again, I have another tutorial. It shows you how to place the images into the template in Affinity Photo 2. This is just the fun bells and whistles, some of the stuff you can do inside of a photo template. If you have any questions, please send me a message. Otherwise, leave a comment in the video, and I'm happy to help. So I hope this information was useful and helpful. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.